Can you just start by talking about the importance of these interdivision games here? You haven't played a lot of them, but obviously they're of much importance.
Yeah, they are big, especially at this point. We have 2 more games for the break, and we're gonna start by tonight's game, facing a high-scoring team, top team, obviously. It's going to be a big challenge, but that's what we play for. We like the challenges, and I think we'll be ready for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we have a great challenge ahead of us tonight. I think that's what we have to look at it. We have a really good challenge and a good test for us. We have to play the right way. I mean, it's the only way you have to play against a team like this.
This is one of those games, you know, obviously you got to think about key points, but one of them has to be, whether the coach say it or not, is this is clearly a game where you cannot get into a run and gun game with a team like this.
No, they have a lot of firepower, clearly. They have a lot of guys who can put puck in there, a lot of guys that can make plays. So, you know, we have to play a sound defensive game, and no, we can't make mistakes. You know, this team feeds off mistakes, so we have to make sure we limit those.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think you really think about it. It's just like you get caught up and you just want to show your best and prove the people that you want to stay here. And you don't really think about who you play against. You just want to play your game and, yeah, I'll say just show what you can do. Yeah.
Is it all about player awareness when you face a team like Tampa Bay with so many weapons?
Yeah, you have to be aware. You have to know who's on the ice in certain situations, whatever it may be. But I think at the same time, we have to still play hockey. We still have to play our game. We can't be too worried about what they're going to do. We have to come in and we have to focus on our game.
Got to go back a little bit, like the outdoor game. Keep it simple. Try to stay away from the penalty box. We know they have a good power play, so good discipline and discipline on the ice too, around the blue lines. Make sure we don't turn the puck over.
How has your game progressed over the years so far?
I mean, I think I did really good steps in my progress. I mean, you know, those games in AHL, it's a really hard league, so. I think it helped me a lot to be better defensively and just be a better pro player. And I think, yeah, I'm really happy with that so far. Yeah.
Is that the one aspect of your game that you wanted to you know, elevate a little bit? Is the defensive game?
I mean, just trying to work on everything. So, yeah. But I'm in the D zone. It's so important in pro hockey that if you come from the junior hockey, it's totally different. And yeah, it take a little time to get used to it, but I think that's the thing I work most on.
With that in mind, and the style of play that we've seen over the last 8 days, is it fair to say that it was 2 steps forward in that department and 1 step back? In other words, the wins against Montreal and the Rangers and the step back against Minnesota?
Yeah, I agree. I think we did a lot of good things against Minnesota, but I think, like you said, I think there were some mistakes that we made with the puck and defensively that ended up costing us. But I thought for a good portion of that game, we were pretty good and did a lot of good things. So I think we just have to clean up those areas and make sure that we play a really sound game tonight.